Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Immigration Quick Tag. We hope you are doing great. Ecuador ignorance and a false nationalism on the rise, 60% support attack on a Mexican embassy in Quito. Ecuador is facing a concerning trend of a growing ignorance and a false nationalism highlighted by the recent attack on the Mexican embassy in Quito, which has received substantial public support. It fully grasps the complexities of this situation. It's essential to delve into various interconnected factors including historical context, socio-political dynamics, economic implications, media influences, international relations, and potential long-term consequences. Additionally, exploring alternative perspectives and pathway forward is crucial for Ecuador to effectively address these challenges. Historical context and the political landscape. Ecuador's history is marked by a colonialism, dictatorship, and a political instability. The nation's diverse ethnic and cultural makeup, including indigenous communities, Afro-Ecuadorians, and Mestizo, has shaped its identity and political dynamics. While gaining independence in the early 19th century, Ecuador struggled with a political instability and regional conflicts, experiencing a periods of military rule and a weak democratic institutions. Recent decades show a shift between leftist movements and the outsider figures like Daniel Noboa, each leaving its mark on the nation's trajectory. Socio-economic challenges and inequality. Ecuador faces significant socio-economic challenges including poverty, inequality, unemployment, and underdevelopment. Income inequality persisted, with a wealth gap between the urban elite and a rural poor. Indigenous communities face systemic discrimination, exacerbating socio-economic disparities. Unlimited access to education, healthcare, and infrastructure further compound these challenges. Environmental degradation aids to the complexity with a conflict arising from resources explorations. Media influence and a political discourse. The media plays a vital role in shaping public opinion and a political discourse, but is blurred by a polarization and limited freedom of expression. Journalists face a censorship and intimidation, fostering a climate of fear. Government-friendly outlets often portray the administration positively, while opposition media may adopt a critical stance. Social media exacerbates the situation, spreading misinformation and decisive rhetoric. International relations and diplomatic fallout. Ecuador's foreign policy decisions, particularly regarding relations with Mexico, have a significant implications for its international standing and regional stability. The recent attack on the Mexican embassy strained diplomatic ties and could affect trade and cooperation. A multilateral institution play a crucial role in Ecuador actions, risk isolation, and hinder access to international support. Economic implications and social consequences. Economic fallout from diplomatic tensions could disrupt trade and deter investment, impacting sectors like agriculture and tourism. Socially, increased poverty and inequality may fuel unrest, threatening stability and democratic norms. Addressing these challenges requires a commitment to inclusive governance and economic reform. Political polarization and democratic erosion. Ecuador faces a growing political polarization fueled by authoritarianism and nationalism, undermining democratic principles and institutions. Civil society, indigenous communities, and youth activists play a vital roles in advocating for reform and social justice. Alternative perspectives and a pathway forward. Despite prevailing ignorance and nationalism, alternative voices offer hope for positive change. Strengthening democratic institutions, promoting dialogue, and defending human rights are crucial steps. International solidarity and cooperation can amplify marginalized voices and hold governments accountable. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in next episode. Till then, take care.